Hello everybody and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Gamer Goo. As always, I am your host Joe Blay, and with me are
Mr. Corey.
Tuna Man, 91.
Fantastic. I think you have a different nickname every time you're on here.
I actually stayed true to Tuna Man because I'm trying to sell the brand.
Okay.
Of tuna?
Tuna Man? Tuna Man Tuna. I would buy Tuna Man Tuna.
I would buy Tuna Man Tuna in a heartbeat.
The manest of tunas.
It's just like it's like Newman's Own with my face on the can, but I'm just like sloshed or something.
Tuna Man Tuna.
Ching.
So today we're going to be talking about video game movies. There have been a lot of good ones.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
There have been a lot of bad. We have at least, I have a comprehensive list of 5 of them. I believe Corey does as well.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God. So while he's looking that up, the way we're going to do it is we're going to have one good one,
Looks kind of nice.
one bad one, and we're just going to rotate from there. Tops and bottoms, tops and bottoms.
Pitchers and catchers, they all play ball.
So I'll start with my number 5 good one. I got Super Mario Brothers. I'd like to point out, as I continue this list, I'm not going off ratings. I'm not going off critical acclaim. I'm going off entertainment values.
From the heart.
Because that's why I watch movies.
So you said Super Mario Bros. The movie?
Super Mario Brothers the movie.
You know what? I like certain things. Like I like that Bob Hoskins and the guy who played Luigi. I know he's the pest.
What's the guy who played Luigi's name again? Was it like John
Leguizamo?
Yeah. Both of them were
Leguizamo.
Both of them were entirely drunk the entire film.
Lasagna Gatmano. Yeah, whatever his name is.
And they went through, I think it was 3 different directors.
What?
They went through 3 different directors, and the last one they got was this couple who literally are like, all right, so here's the source material for Mario, and they're like, it's a stupid video game, I don't really care. And then they put their own, like, okay, so thwomps. Thwomps are these giant stone creatures that just slam down. They're like, boots.
Clearly. And also, it set Bob Hoskins' career back, like 5 years. Like
I don't think many of them recovered from that.
Yeah, like what happened? What about John? Like Lasagna got mono.
Well,
what happened?
he was good beforehand because he had the pest and a few others before that.
No, but I mean, like what? He showed up. What was the next movie? He showed up in Ice Age as like Sid. You tell me one movie with John Lima Beans and Guano.
They're happening.
Lasagna.
Yeah,
What?
Call him John Lasagna.
John Lasagna.
John Lasagna
I'm good with that.
Guano. All right.
He was in Land of the Dead.
Well, yeah, but that was like 2000.
Doing my job.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was like early 2000s. I'm talking like the 90s. Like that, he lost a decade because of that movie.
Worth
he
it.
did.
Absolutely worth
I
it.
suppose so.
I mean, honestly, I don't want to say post-apocalyptic, but like Neo Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
I like grungy Mushroom Kingdom.
I would say so. Okay, so Toad just being thrown in there was hilarious. Just like out of nowhere. Like it's not like, oh, this is Toad. They're just like offhand, they're like, oh, Toad. It's like, what? Say it one more time. This is Toad. I'm like, all right, I'll go. And by the way, did you know one of the henchmen, one of the 2 ones, was actually Iggy? And the other one was just some dude named Spike. Literally. They're like, one of the Koopa children, that's all we need. But there's 6 more. One of them.
Couldn't even be Bowser Jr.
Nope, couldn't even be Bowser Jr.
John.
Monkeys!
But also remember, this was like the first video game adaptation. They didn't know what they were doing.
Was Tron not before that?
Yeah, but
That wasn't a video game.
Yeah, that was a game based on a movie.
Oh, yeah, true.
Well, the thing is, it's just like that. I mean, that Nintendo puckered the like proverbial movie bunghole up like a snare drum because like they'd never ever made another video game movie after that.
That's right.
Yep.
No, I didn't.
Like your analogy, but
I mean,
Do what I can. Thank you.
Nintendo at the beginning was all about experimentation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that
I guess not with their movies.
they took one look at that hunk of crap and they said, "Damn, not even fucking John Iguano Cubano could save this movie." And
John Copacabana could
John
even save this
Copacabana
movie.
could
John
save
Luigi.
this movie. John Luigi. Actually, it'd be John Mario, wouldn't it?
John Luigi Mario.
John Luigi Mario. Mario, Luigi Mario. He's like my mother, my uncle, my father, and my brother rolled up in one.
I don't know why Nintendo didn't hold on to that canon.
No, I liked it more when I thought Mario was like Cher. He didn't have a last name.
Do you want to talk about Mario canon? Bowser Jr.'s father his mother is freaking Shigeru Miyamoto. Because they're like, hey, who's Bowser Jr.'s mom? And he just points to himself, and I'm like,
Works for me. Accepted. Canon accepted.
The thing is, I can only think that that's a wrong translation of who created him. Because why the hell would you insinuate that?
I want to see the old like ancient like Japanese wood painting of like him giving birth to baby Bowser.
No, of Bowser going after him seductively, and he's like,
Oh,
Dressed as a geisha.
yeah, he's got like a fan.
I'd pay top dollar for that.
Memoirs of a Bowser.
We pretty much wrote you a better Mario Brothers movie. Take note, Nintendo.
Yep. All right.
also no Peach, just Daisy.
Yeah. Well,
But she was the original princess.
Yep.
Sure.
I was gonna say Paulette was, but
Yoshi
she
was
wasn't
adorable.
She wasn't a princess.
Yoshi was adorable.
Wasn't Paulette in the
Was it Pauline or Paulette?
no, that's my mom. Pauline was
Pauline.
that was the lady in Donkey Kong.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, she was just a chick from Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's
Chick
right.
from Brooklyn.
All right. We actually talked about Mario longer than I thought we would. Good work, guys.
We're trying to keep the ship afloat.
We got 2 top 5, well, technically 4 lists.
However many we want.
Yep.
All right.
Are we on the bad one now?
Yep, we're on the bad one
Technically
now.
a good one. If we just shoot it a bit.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
I got Blood Rain.
Oh yeah.
All sex, no story.
Yep.
And bad sex at that.
Well, I mean, the original, like, they stayed true to the games.
Actually, you got one. That's actually on my list too, Blood Ray.
Perfect.
I know, right? It's like we actually thought the same thing. How about that much we sucked?
Yep.
You guys.
Did you actually play Blood Ray?
It was during that
I played Raining
dark
Blood.
blue filter era of movies.
Oh Christ!
I'm
like-
talking
like
to you,
Underworld and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't everything also sparkle at some points?
Yeah, but that was later. That was the later vampire.
Shiny, shiny, shiny.
They had one thing that, they had Nazis in it, didn't they?
I think they did.
Nazis? Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, their leather budget must have been
They had to use fake leather.
They had to use pleather at one point. That
Anything-
was
any-
too much leather. Like
Yeah, they'd have PETA up there behind hardcore.
I think they was at the cusp of like the real like hardcore PETA phase though. Like when they really got like militants and shit. But regardless,
But here's the thing: if they would have went on the set throwing buckets of blood, it would have just helped the movie.
yeah, right? Yeah, you got a point. From source to movie though. I mean, what are we thinking?
Okay, so here's the thing: I literally played Blood Rain for 5 minutes before my mom walked in, took my PS2, put it in the closet on the top shelf, and then she's like, "Why? Where'd you get that?" And I'm like, "Dad." Dad did not have to come home for 4 hours, and when he did come home, I got spanked by both of them.
That's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I'm sorry Blood Rain carries such a bad memory with you.
But
But it was such a good movie.
But I did pop both of them.
I'm trying to remember the actress.
Was it
remember
Sigourney Weaver?
Was it, are you just saying names, or was it actually Sigourney Weaver?
B. Arthur.
Yeah, it's B. Arthur.
Okay, so we're just saying names, cool. Tony Montana starred in it as Blood Rain, and it was, I felt like
You want to see him that tight of span?
4% on Rotten Tomatoes is what this movie got.
Out of
That's so
Out of 100.
At 100, huh?
Out of 100%,
Just, you got one question right, but
There's-
only halfway.
there's milks that have more content.
Who put that? That's your kid. Wait, so who put that piece of garbage out for a production company? Was it like Lionsgate or some shit?
I am on that.
I know
right
the
now.
director's Uwe Boll, who basically said, I don't actually care about video games, but I'm going to make a crap ton of video game movies.
U-Bowl.
Yeah, yeah.
Uwe.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell his name is.
And he basically run a scam where he just made tons of crappy movies, but every time he did do a crappy movie, because he was rich beforehand, he got so many tax cuts, he just got to keep his money.
Yep, because he'd like file it under a failure.
Yeah.
And then give him huge tax
But
breaks.
here's the best part of it.
Meatloaf was in it.
If you
that movie seems like I get a percentage on that.
Yeah, if you were a critic and you said you hated his movies, he literally thought the good way of handling it was going up to you and fighting you.
He would bring you into a boxing ring and fight you.
And if he won, then you were
Live.
wrong.
The budget of the movie, $29 million. The box office, $3.7 million.
$10 and a frisbee.
Yep, that's basically what they
Oh,
made.
that smells so rancid.
Oh man, that is
I can
rough.
smell the failure.
The rotten tomatoes. It
Meatloaf,
looks like
what are you
it got
doing?
the rottenest tomato.
Meatloaf.
What is the worst movie on Rotten Tomatoes? That's a topic for another day.
Yep. Or maybe a different show.
Oh, another show that could be coming this holiday season?
Well, don't put a date on it, but yeah.
Could be. It was left open. There was question marks. There was a connotation that I'm trying to do a Jeff Goldblum impression.
So
Pause more.
Don't really care.
long story short, Blood Rain, fiery pile of garbage.
Dick chowder.
Let's go back to good things.
All right, go back to good things.
Swear to God. if
My
you
number
do something
4.
Silly.
Good video game adaptation movie. I got Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. You mean the Jean-Claude Van?
Jean-Claude Van Damme
Now-
is going to kick his ass so hard that every bastard wannabe will feel it.
Listen, now,
I'm going
just
to-
because
no.
the muscles from Brussels was in that movie
Yeah.
doesn't mean
Hold on.
that it's a good.
As an American
Hold on.
soldier.
yes,
I'm going to-
be Americanist.
I'm going to kick his ass so hard.
so hard.
Hard.
It's Van Damme, baby, and I'm damn
just-
delicious.
I don't know. I feel like it's just such a tongue-in-cheek movie. They knew what they were doing.
But you know what's the
It's
bad
not like
part?
a bad movie that was trying to be good.
I have to give it one negative
It's
thing.
a movie they knew were going to be bad, so they had fun with it.
One negative thing about that movie.
There's a lot of them, but please go on.
My biggest one, it was the last film for... Neither one of you knows.
Tony Montana. Mia Jovovich.
Oh my gosh, no.
B. Arthur.
Now you've got made me forget crap!
Oh, wait, no,
right.
she's still doing Golden Girls.
But no, it was the guy who played M. Bison. Really, I think it's Raul Julia.
Bass.
Raul Julia. It was his last movie. He died. He actually didn't want to take that film, but his children loved children. His oh my
what they call
gosh,
them in Street Fighter
murderous
world.
children. Children.
And probably where that guy was Jack. Didn't he do a bunch of movies with Bruce Lee too? M. Bison, like the guy.
The actor's name.
Raul Julia.
I remember seeing his Jack broad chest in a few Bruce Lee movies.
But he only did it because his kids love Street Fighter, and it was his last film because he died right after it. He didn't even get to be in the live-action video game.
How rough would that be? That the last thing you do on
mocap him.
Earth was make the Street Fighter movie
Well, it was the last thing for John
embarrassing.
fans. Damn.
with flying boots.
Of course.
Oh man.
Someone died.
Can I just mention one more good thing? Can I mention a good thing about that movie?
Yeah, that's why it's on the top list.
Change the channel.
Zangief definitely made the movie.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Just
By the way-
lovable buffoon Zangief.
E Honda, not Japanese, Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Oh, what? They get like.
You know all the Hawaiian sumo they have?
Yeah.
Actually, did you? That's actually a thing.
I'm sure it is.
There hasn't been a Japanese sumo champ for at least 80 years.
We
Most
got
of them have
American
always been Hawaiian.
football.
Well,
Not
actually, like
Hawaiian.
a lot of Hawaiian, like one of the.
I guess it's
ethnicities are
American
Hawaiian.
sumo at that point, huh?
Well, no, like a lot of ethnic people over there in like Hawaii are actually Japanese. Like they colonize it. There's actually like a.
Oh no, trust me,
where they get a lot of their coffee beans and
Japan's try looking at that way. No, they're Hawaiian usually. Like Kamakawarawayao is like one of the last champions.
Yeah, quick correction. It was Polynesians.
Polynesians.
Not
Well, no,
Japanese.
I'm saying the Japanese have like people when they go colonize and shit. You know what I mean?
They
Like
live on the Hawaiian island of Kamanawanalea.
you heard the man. The Kamanawanalea.
The more you
That is
know.
the Hawaiian island where there's Japanese.
That's where Camp Shoulda Coulda Woulda came from. Anyway, Street Fighter. Good movie.
Yeah, wrap that up.
Watch it.
On that one.
I think it's on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna check that out when I get home if I'm not watching The Office for the 10th time.
Let's go
Next story.
back to the bad list. It's pretty much a reincarnation of Blood Rain, Tomb Raider.
Movies.
Again, all
You trying to tell me Angelina Jolie's tits weren't on point?
On point.
I'm not saying they aren't. I'm saying the only reason they were is because that's what the movie focused on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you notice how her breasts got drastically smaller in the sequel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that CGI
It was
at one point?
No, it was just straight stuffage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Before Angelina Jolie adopted like 20 kids. And
Why couldn't they have been in the movie?
who the fuck was their dad in that movie? Wasn't that like Anthony Hopkins? No.
No.
It was her actual dad? Was it Martin Sheen?
You know, I want to say it was Martin Sheen.
I just remember his like stupid button face. It's me, the fucking professor.
The fact that you can't remember. That's why it's a bad movie.
Oh.
Because all you remember is Angelina Jolie. Like, oh, there was Angelina Jolie. I think a statue came to life.
Yeah, I played Tomb Raider the game. My favorite character was the butler. Fuck you.
Tyler, language, please.
I'm sorry, this is a family program.
Jeez.
Well, now our rating went up.
There's.
More followers, please.
All right. Well, that just kind of cut that one off. Back to good.
Dismiss. Tomb Raider is a classic.
It's a bad movie. Don't recommend it at all.
Bad.
This one I don't know if you guys seen it. I'll get to that one later. Ratchet and Clank. Did you guys see Ratchet and Clank?
I did not.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank was great.
Oh,
I
it
did
was
not
so
see it.
good.
It was a delightful ride.
It was everything I wanted in a Ratchet and Clank
Because
movie.
here's the thing.
It was really good to the source material.
Fantastic.
Don't attack me.
Even Captain Quark.
So I had a choice between having Ratchet and Clank and Jack and Daxter, and I went the Jack and Daxter route.
Oh man, those sequels were a letdown.
Now 3 was amazing to me.
3 was amazing. 2 was
2 was hard for no reason.
What was that goofy one with was it Jack and Daxter? It was the second one where they got like he could talk and they're in a futuristic city and they had to do rebellion and it was like kind of like
Yeah, and 3rd was in the desert, and it was actually really good. And I liked all the customization and the missions you could do.
And then they had a racing
it
game.
was all Grand Theft Auto-y. or
Oh
something
boy,
like
was
yeah.
that a good idea. It's not like that ran the thing down the hill. By the way, The Last of Us was actually originally about to be a Jack 4 game, but then they're like, no, this doesn't fit the concept of Jack anymore. So they just made The Last of Us. The more you know.
Oh, it's like Devil May Cry. Resident Evil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For more information on that, go to our spoopy episode.
But anyway, Ratchet and Clank, who's not even made by Naughty Dog. I don't know why we went on the Naughty Dog tangent. But
Well, it's because he tangent us.
Because I had 2 paths and I chose the other path.
Remember Jack and Daxter?
visually amazing,
Yeah.
I'll say.
It was some weird Chinese studio that put it out. It was like
It's the same studio that made Reboot. Like, the show, Reboot.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a great Canadian show.
Yeah. So it was Canadian.
That was one of the blue people,
It
right?
seemed like it was
Yeah.
like a Chinese company or
people.
something. Just based on like the name. It was like Bing Bong Poo Candy.
So, yeah, a studio who is, I guess a good way to put it is they've been in the game since the early days
I guess so.
of CGI.
Wow, that was a vast improvement from like that block ass Bruce Campbell knockoff. From that one episode.
Bruce Campbell. Bruce
It
Campbell.
was really good with the source material though, and they give it a good oomph.
Yeah, the one thing I wanted, this is a spoiler alert if you haven't, it's not too much of a spoiler. Walking into the movie, I was like, I just want to see the rhino. Once I see the rhino, I'm satisfied.
Rip you a new one.
Whole movie, I was sitting through it, and then right at the end, not right at the end, but at the climax of it.
It appeared
So you climax when they
Rhino.
climax?
like a golden
Yes.
vestige from heaven as it descended from the sky.
Yep, it even had a title screen and everything.
It was pretty jacked up.
It was perfect.
It was glorious.
How many guns do they have in it?
Enough.
They had plenty. They had a
Did they have the
fat-
awesome one that played the da 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 da?
That's
T12 Overture.
that's the rhino.
Oh,
Is it like a fully upgraded rhino though? It was like a perk.
It was a different rhino since it was a prequel. Well, the first game.
my gamer dick is this small now.
But yeah, I definitely go and see it.
Oh, yeah,
Go and get it and watch it.
Wasn't they make a game based on the movie based on the game?
They did.
They did.
That was a drop.
I love it when they do that.
It was beautiful.
All right,
Actually,
you
that
ready?
was a Street Fighter technique. They pulled it off well.
Yeah.
You ready to go back to the poop?
Bring me back to the caca.
You'll enjoy this. Pixels.
I never saw that, and I'm glad I didn't.
I'm seeing Tyler's face on the screen, and that says it all. The movie made because Adam Sandler needed a vacation.
Adam Sandler needs a vacation.
What?
They tailor it to gamers for like the commercials.
It
And then all
looked
it does is
good.
like.
And they even borrowed the creator of Pac-Man for a scene.
They just rag on gamers all the time. He's like,
Yep. Kevin James is president.
yeah.
Wrap your noodle around that.
You know, honestly, kind of believable in this day and age.
In this day and age, yeah.
The more you tell me about this, I don't want it. Who wanted this?
What's
Paul Blart,
Tyrion?
America Cop.
Tyrion Lannister?
Peter Dinklage.
Yeah,
Peter Dinklage is in it.
Dinklage.
I know what I said.
Peter Dinklage is in it as the jerk. You know how every Adam Sandler movie has a jerk, but not quite the enemy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the jerk.
The David Spade of.
Did he do the Adam Sandler voice at all?
What, you mean the...
Yeah, that's why.
I'm sure he did.
Notice how his movies spiked in unpopularity the second he stopped using the voice. Just saying.
I don't know.
Get back to basics.
There's a certain
How does that speak to us
sadness
as
in
a
Adam
whole?
Sandler's eyes nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
That really just takes
It's like
away
Mad
any
World
comedic
loops in his
bits.
head like 24/7.
Yeah, all around him are familiar faces. Worn out places. Worn out faces. But like I said, the one saving grace of it is it did look good for the most part. Everything getting pixelized was really fluid and stylish. It's just the plot and the writing. It was lazy. They had everything they needed to make a great blockbuster film.
And actually, they got the franchise rights to a lot of those characters. They even got Donkey Kong.
They got Donkey Kong.
They had Centipede.
Why does every time Nintendo's like, let's give it a chance, and then it's like, guess what you did with your chance? Threw in the trash.
They must have.
Every time.
Yeah, they must have blown quite the pretty penny to get
Donkey.
the rights to all of them, really.
How much money do you think they had to pay to get Pac-Man's creator into it?
Enough. Well, I mean, he's pretty old now.
And then for him to just yell.
I like how it's all like the arcade games that Adam Sandler specifically played.
Yeah.
Like there's
no Burger Time.
There's no Burger Time. There's no games past like 1988. It's just like
I got all those for Wreck-It Ralph.
Yep. And wasn't the plot like they sent a time capsule up with a bunch of video games?
Yeah.
And aliens were like, well, we're not accepting this. This is clearly violence.
Aliens thought that was our threat to them.
Clearly violence.
So they were like, fuck you guys.
So they invaded. And then they have to save them in mini coupes. Italian Job style.
yeah.
Good work, Adam.
It was a good time.
I think I just
I
gained.
still like That's My Boy, if that helps.
Hey, Andy Samberg was the bomb. in that
He
movie.
was. All right, enough of that. Where am I on this? Okay. This is kind of a cop-out, I'll admit. Pokemon, the first movie.
You know what? My man.
Yep, I love Pokemon, the first movie. I had the soundtrack, I had the VHS, I had a poster.
That freaking song. Out.
The
Searching far away.
album version of the song.
The trainer
Change your
in
life.
my coat. And it showed us Dawn fan before we ever even knew him.
Was that Pikachu's Vacation? Was that the?
That was the preview.
Yeah, that was the preview.
Yeah. I forget if there's one on the movie 2000 that was also like fucking.
Tell you what, really, so actually, I was over Proxy Fox's.
Don't you dare!
Jeez.
Oh, why you gotta bring up?
I was over Tech Man Proxy's house.
Come on, man.
And we were watching Pokemon, and we decided to put the commentary on. And the 4Kids team was on it. They weren't gonna have the Japanese ones, and they were talking about like, yeah, and it got pretty hard at times. We had to stop the studios from running amok. Not to be confused with running a muck, which is in fact a Pokemon. And I was like, I love this. This is great.
You know, sometimes commentary really pays off.
Yeah.
Movies.
If there's any advice to take from this episode, is listen to the commentary. You learn a lot, and it's actually really entertaining. Like in Hot Fuzz. Not Hot Fuzz, Tropic Thunder.
Oh.
When RDJ's character's like, I don't break character until the commentary's finished.
He literally does
doesn't.
not break character. Robert Downey Jr. shows up for commentary, still coming in as Kirk Lazarus.
It's great.
He's like, oh, I pity that fool. That movie was hard right there. It's hard.
That was a hard
Jack
scene.
Black eats a cheeseburger like self-indulgently, like for 20 minutes during the commentary. Like,
You just hear
into the
smacking
mic.
noises.
Yeah, he's like, oh, God. I'm sorry, guys, really good. Like, did you eat anything? He's like, no, man, this burger's really good.
You know, a movie that's making fun of Hollywood. That's the perfect commentary to go with it.
No,
Do you
exactly.
know there's a few glitches they
We're not here. We're not here to talk about Tropic
I
Thunder.
can get on that, but please.
There was actually a few things in that movie that they kind of like just did wrong.
Pokemon?
Yeah, like not badly, just to like, go on, Nido King, and it was Nido Queen.
I'm sure that's more of a dub thing.
Also, yeah.
Four kids.
Also,
man.
one of the things is that, okay, you see all these water Pokemon, and then you just see coming across is Arbok using surf in the water.
He's very hydrodynamic.
It's like that duo knowing how to fly.
Twist the head.
Got the little wings.
Do you want to know what the explanation?
away.
Do you know what the explanation for that is? Okay, so take this into physics. Apparently, Doduo, Dodrio run so fast that they fly.
Nice. They just step on the air.
They're literally
fantastic.
Take that, Sonic.
But I'll admit, I cried when I watched Pokemon.
Oh yeah, the Stone
where
Ash.
Pikachu's just like, wake up, Ash. Wake up. I believe you were showing it earlier.
Also, the
I remember that. I seen it in theaters, and like there was in a dry eye in the house.
No.
Except for my mother's, who just could not grab the concept of the movie. And
Cold-hearted.
Also,
what is going on here? What's with these animals? That movie was stupid. It's not like, yeah, that's why you're 35, yo.
my dad actually couldn't stop laughing during the Pikachu scene. Remember? Pika!
Oh, where they're just beating each other?
Yeah.
Slapping each other.
That was pretty funny. I mean, dramatic, but funny.
Yeah, it's true. With like that, with the Pokemon noise, like the actual like calls and stuff.
Yeah.
It's
But,
like,
you know, it's the feature-length movie we deserved as kids.
it's true.
Yeah.
It was
No doubt about
it.
it.
Was a good time to be alive.
Don't watch past the third one.
No, it gets a little convoluted. Second one's great. It has Weird Al in the credit sequence.
You know what the best part about it is? After I was telling, they're like, you know what, Ash is a good trainer. Then the second one, they're like, yeah, Ash might be the chosen one. Third one, they're like, Ash is a legend. And then they, like every movie, Ash is a god. Pokemon love him. He is the Jesus Christ of Pokemon.
Pokemon love him. Pokemon want to be him. He's pretty much got the goods. You know, the thing with Ash
pretty much
Ketchum
Bruce
is
Campbell.
he still hasn't done like a damn thing. Like he's never won a championship, right?
No, he came this close for last season and he lost.
Listen, after like 10 tries, I'm trying to keep it cool because I'm about to blow up.
You know
Next
what?
topic.
All right.
One last thing. You know, be a good strategy. Maybe not ditching all your old Pokemon and maybe just keep them.
Well, I mean, what did he ditch? A Butterfree?
No, I mean like he's like onto the Johto region. Back you go, Charizard.
Yeah, Butterfree,
It's like, why'd you do
Charizard,
that, Ash?
Squirtle,
Out of his element, he wouldn't be happy.
Like all of them. Every single great Pokemon he's had, they all get to go except for Pikachu because he refuses to go in a Pokeball.
Okay, so here's the thing I don't get. Pikachu faces like a level like 80 Nidoking. Oh, so good. Faces a brand new Chimchar and loses.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak.
Ready to go back to the crap?
Yeah, let's get back to the crap. I'm sorry.
We're hitting close to the end on my list, and then we can hit up yours.
Oh yeah.
For the number 2 bad spot? Yeah, number 2. I got Doom.
Like Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson in Doom.
I heard that was a good one.
It
I didn't watch it.
there was about 5 good minutes in it.
I think I
was
saw
the
the first
BFG
5 minutes
When
and then I
it,
stopped.
when it was first person, that was a cool sequence.
Did they even put the BFG in there?
They did, but it stood for like Bio Fernandez.
Oh yeah, it's not
Liquid Luigi loves lasagna Yamo.
Iguana Bagon.
But it's weird. I've noticed on Mars,
flippity flap.
the women don't wear bras, and apparently it's very cold on Mars.
Mercenaries, they don't wear bras.
Yeah.
Don't wear bras.
It's like a Dwight Schrute fact.
Yeah, but these were scientists.
So it messes with the gravity of the tits.
Tit gravitation.
But it was just if it wasn't on Mars, it would basically be a Duke Nukem movie.
Yeah, we need that, but we need it as
gotta
like
get-
hokey pokey.
We gotta get John St. John back on the case.
Tongue in cheek as possible.
Yes, and it needs to be as like the most like hokiest thing.
It needs to be like Rodriguez and Sam Raimi directing together.
I was gonna say, I think
Apparently, someone liked your idea.
the world is
Yeah.
ready for a Duke Nukem movie.
I am so ready
Yeah,
for
so
it.
am I.
If they make a Five Nights at Freddy's and Slender movie, we deserve just an A, B styled action
And
movie.
Garbag has got to be in the. You know that song?
We should make that.
Duke Nukem the movie?
We should.
I'll start working out, I guess.
Go fund us. Duke Nukem the movie. And Carnival.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
We'll call it Juke Bluekum. Because it's funner to
John's
say.
voice is like some sort of velvet chocolate.
The Carnival machine.
Time to kick ass and chew bubblegum.
No, we'll get sued. I've come here to punch faces and eat taffy. And I'm all out of taffy.
Are you really?
Hail to the Lord, baby.
moving along.
All right. What were we even talking about? Doom. My God.
I love this show.
It was at that point where movies didn't really know what to do with CGI to make it look impressive, but they knew enough to try.
Year did Doom come out? Wasn't that 08?
Between 06 and 08.
How well did they do the enemies?
What do you mean? Like what they did at CGI? If that's what you're asking.
How good was it? Like, oh, I can recognize that demon, or is it like, what the heck is that? A giant gumball?
It was mostly, I want to say like possessed crew members and probably a few demons, but nothing that really stood out as, oh yeah, that's the skeleton with the rockets on his arms. That'd be cool.
That guy was alright.
Well, shoulders, rather. Yeah, anatomy. We're not here for anatomy. We're here for movies.
Doom's Anatomy.
So, honestly, there's not much to talk about. It was just an action movie in a sea of action.
It was
movies.
the worst thing a movie could be, boring.
So
Yeah.
it's your number 2 on the bad or the good list?
Bad.
Okay.
Because this is the problem. It's
That's
so
bad.
bad. There's
Bad to the bad.
2005, by the way.
2005. That's harsh.
Thank you.
That is very harsh
I
for
began
CGI.
high school in that year, I think.
I don't know, Toy Story was good. That was like 96.
You know, these aren't in any real particular order.
Yeah,
As a
I've
list.
kind of learned that.
Yeah.
Oh.
My number one, some would consider it cheating, but it is based on the video game series. Batman Assault on Arkham. It was an animated movie.
You
that
know
came
what?
out.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, it was really well done. The animation, it was Bruce Timm had a hand in it.
That's always a good time.
Yep, you know the movie's gonna be good as Bruce Timm is involved with it.
It's because DC's only got one thing, and that's animated movies. Because their live action movies suck.
Margot Robbie, played the first live action Harley, but this movie had the first full length animated Harley in it as like a full role, and that they did a good job.
They gave her the old.
They gave us something to talk about.
The what?
They gave her the old black and reds, or is she?
Yeah, it was black and red. It was one's a color and the other's a style. Can have both.
I guess so. I don't know. It's all like red and purple these days.
Yeah, it is red and like it's
Red,
either
purple,
blue or
red,
purple. But yeah, it was black and red. It wasn't like a bright red like.
It wasn't the jumpsuit that I love the most.
No, everyone loves the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was action packed. It had funny. It had Suicide Squad.
Huh.
Yeah, that's why Harley was in it, because it was the Suicide Squad going into Arkham because there was a huge riot. Joker's doing something.
Joker's
Batman
putting
is
bananas in
getting
the
stuck
bush
in the
here.
All good. Well done.
What?
They touch into the Deadshot Harley
You heard
affair,
me.
which I wish they would have in Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah, but why do anything like that when you could just do whatever? Do whatever first came to their minds. Like Captain Boomerang. That was a thing they need to be in there.
Yeah.
Why not give him more parts? In fact, why not put him in the... Why just make him an average... Have you ever seen Captain Boomerang's real costume?
So this is
It looks like a weird Girl Scout costume.
it's a sore subject, huh?
Captain Boomerang!
Captain
Oh
Boomerang!
my God! Animal abuse, Nazis, Captain Boomerang. 3 things I cannot stand!
Captain Boomerang, you broke my heart.
So, I'd recommend seeing it if you guys have.
Oh, hell yeah.
Definitely, especially if you like animated Batman flicks.
Dude, I played the freaking Sega CD game that was not good at all just to see the extra animated sequences.
Well, once you said Sega CD, that last part was a little redundant.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, unless it's Sonic CD, then Sonic Boom.
Noise.
And then, the last movie I have on the bad list is Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat 2, okay.
Annihilation, there's a.
Yeah.
It had potential because they got all these characters and they're like, you know what? Let's just give them 3 minutes each because we got to get through this entire roster and not give a dang about any of them.
Didn't the actor, the character who is an actor, blonde hair, Johnny Cage,
Brown hair.
He died in the first one,
Yeah.
and then he came back in the second one with no explanation to why he was there.
You can't kill cool.
I'll accept it. All right, you know what? It's going on the good list now.
Saved it.
Okay, I will say one thing about that movie that made me go, oh, you know what? Okay.
Threw out Tomb Raider, saved Mortal Kombat.
I like the Jade sequence. That made me happy as a child. I was just like, okay, I like this one scene. And then I saw Nightwolf. I'm like, you know what? This is ruined.
Oh, did they bring
I
back,
forgot about Nightwolf.
Nightwolf. Can we get a Native American? No. Get Mexican.
I remember Veronica Vaughn from Billy Madison was Sonya in
Yes,
first Mortal
she
Kombat.
was.
Did they bring her back for the second one though?
I don't think so.
Nope.
No.
Oh, I totally forgot Veronica Vaughn.
That Veronica
that
Vaughn.
one piece of ace.
Do you remember that? Okay, during the third act, remember they did like 5 minutes of flips?
Yeah.
Like between
Different camera angles and flips.
They're like, we got to start the song, but what can we do that's choreographical to it? Well, we fired the old choreographer, but maybe we could do backflips in 5
I
minutes.
think it was more like we only have 87 minutes. We need 95. All right, we got to stretch. We got to stretch.
We got to give the stunt double some love.
Remember when Reptile wasn't Reptile and he was just a freaking creature that came out of crap?
Yep.
I remember
That makes
Reptile was
sense.
just green Sub-Zero. Like he wasn't even a lizard.
In the first game, all he was Sub-Zero and Scorpion in one person.
Yeah, and he was green.
Yep.
Green light the stuff between my toes.
Canonically incorrect, pointless scenes, and it just kind of looked ugly.
I always
It was
liked the
just not
guy.
a well-shot
Who
movie.
played Raiden? I always liked him in that movie.
Jackie Chan.
They were talking about making a
here.
new Mortal Kombat, and they wanted to bring back old Raiden.
Okay, so there's a series on Machinima. I know how bad that sounds when I say Machinima, but apparently a lot of my friends liked it and it was pretty good.
Oh, is that the one that came out before Mortal Kombat X to like jazz everyone up? They did like a bunch of short movies for it, like 5 to 10
I think
minutes.
so, yeah.
I saw one of them. It was like Sonya and Jax, and they're government agents or something, because
Actually, and as a good segue,
too many damn factions in Mortal Kombat X, if you ask me.
speaking of Machinima, segue.
Mashugana.
Yeah, Mushugana, what a great sight. Yay.
So my list, it actually goes on to one of my good ones. So if you like Street Fighter the movie and
I do.
if you want to see a more canonical, more serious one that's actually really good and has a lot of good references, Street Fighter Assassin's Fist is actually really good, and the fight scenes are freaking awesome.
I feel like Street Fighter and serious.
I remember vaguely watching like an anime for Street Fighter when I was trying to go to bed once, and I really liked it till I fell asleep.
Actually, that makes sound to another good.
It was a sub though, so I had to read, and that makes me tired.
But Assassin's Fist has really freaking awesome fight scenes because they got real martial arts to get into it, and not just Jean-Claude Van Damme. And
Say it right the first time.
Oh, by the way, one more quote about that movie. Did you know that Jean-Claude Van Damme, he screwed the girl who played Cammy in within a week of making that movie?
Nice.
And he never shut up about it.
Nice.
Hey, it's Van Damme, baby. It's the muscles from Brussels.
Damn delicious. But Assassin's Fist is really good, and I would highly recommend it. And they do a lot of things right, and you'll even see like little keynotes into it. But like literally, if you look hard enough at the plaques, because like dojos have those plaques of past students, you'll see Dan Hibiki and his name's crossed out. Oh. It's kind of like a thing.
Little details like that are really what makes a movie.
Yep.
So this is live action.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But bad Street Fighter movie is Street Fighter: Legend of Chun-Li.
Never seen it.
So many bad things. Okay. First, Ken is like 90.
All right.
And Chun-Li is 22.
All right.
Go on.
Okay. M. Bison is a Irish blonde man who lived in Thailand but had no Thailand accent, and he didn't even know his parents were Irish, but he has an Irish accent. How do you live in Thailand and have an Irish accent? And then you have freaking Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas as vague, which was like, maybe this will be good. No! Wasn't. And then they were like, Michael Clark Duncan as Balrog? Good. No! It wasn't! Everything was bad!
So what I'm getting from this is this
played
movie
Ken?
sounded excellent on paper.
It sounded somewhat good on paper because they're like, also an actual Chinese lady playing Chun-Li instead of a Filipino.
Wow.
Which
I
is
remember they crapped this movie out. I remember it was like, oh, Chun-Li, it's in theaters, go.
Yeah. They pretty much didn't even try to like give it
Go see it, please.
Please go see it. It's theaters now.
And they asked and Capcom remembered like
refunds.
about things like they asked questions, but they didn't ask anything else about the Quincy just kind of took it at face value. Like, so what's the relationship between Rose and Bison? Well, technically, Rose comes from Bison. Oh, she's his daughter's God. I'm like, no, it's like a good clone of him. Nope, daughter. I'm writing it down as daughter. How old's Rose? She's like 35. No, she's 14.
Oh,
it's like.
I say actually that was one of my favorite characters in Street Fighter 4 was Rose. I used to get down with that. That was a good one.
Yeah, and looks nothing like him. None of the characters except maybe Michael Hart Duncan look too much like their actual.
It's because
like I said, Ken's 90.
That's because they designed Balrog after him.
Ken is 90.
Did they really?
No, they're trying to like. It's the funny thing is M. Bison was actually supposed to be Balrog because it was M. Bison as a playoff of Mike Tyson.
Yeah, M. Bison was supposed to be Balrog. Balrog was actually supposed to be Vega, and Vega was supposed to be M. Bison. And that actually goes on to another good movie, which is another Street Fighter movie.
My God.
Can you tell I like Street Fighter?
How many of these exist?
Street Fighter 2, the animated movie.
Yeah, that's a better question.
I think that's
how many more of these do you have?
The Street Fighter ones?
Yeah.
This is the last one.
Okay.
In general, we got a flashlight.
Let's have a Street Fighter movie.
Street Fighter 2 anime movie was actually really good, and actually, it's one of those things where they had a Japanese version, but I enjoy the freaking American version better because the Japanese one, they had soundtrack that was made for it. But for America, they're like, we're not gonna make no soundtrack. Just throw in some of the good hits of today. Like when Ken's driving a sports car, in Japan they made him his own like epic song. But in the American version, they're like, Bones from Alice in Chains. And it was
hell yeah,
works for me, man.
Cool.
I know, and the fight scenes are good, and you get to see Chun-Li's boobs. Full detail nipple and all.
Good for them.
Okay.
And there's a Vega Chun-Li fight scene, and it's really cool, and it ends with her just literally kicking him through a brick wall to, I think, his death.
I would assume so, since her thighs are about like 20 inches around.
And I would take every inch of those thighs.
That's generous. It's probably like a 40-inch python's boob.
Before I continue, I just want to bring up, anyone who's watching this probably noticed that I'm...
Vic says, hi, Bob Ross.
Who that?
Vic.
What up?
50 Screaming Birds.
Oh, 50 Screaming Birds!
Bob Ross. But, if you notice, I've been kind of moving and twitching this entire episode. I'm about 4 monsters deep. So...
Cause he's in too deep!
Yeah.
He's probably just self-conscious from the drugs.
But it's charity. So...
Charity.
Should we bring that up, like, while we're in the last...
Holy crap, this is for charity!
Yeah,
Hey, guys, you guys should
sponsored for Boston Children's
please donate!
Donate to the Extra Life Foundation.
No, I'm going to actually...
Just
hold
$1, please!
Okay, hold on. I'm going to actually...
All right, baby.
pander. We are currently having a live stream session. It's 24 hours. We're hour 6, 7, 8?
All day!
We're hour 12. We're halfway there.
You can't even keep track of time anymore.
We've raised nearly $500.
500.
475 thus far.
Nearly $500.
Nearly 5.
You can check us on. You can check us on Twitch TV / Yeah Dude Gamers.
We accept credit cards.
We do. There will be ways to donate. There will be links. Everything will go. Everything's going to the Boston Children's Hospital. I always say that baby-sized coffins are one of the saddest things someone has to buy.
Please donate.
Let's avoid that.
Pretty please.
So tune in, and we can continue now.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And back to our regularly scheduled whatever I'm doing.
Now,
So anyway, you know what I hate the most? Kids.
Kids are the worst. Oh, the camera's still on. Yay, kids! No, it's not. You can not like kids and not want them to be dead.
Yeah,
That's two things. That's two different
I
levels.
enjoy hating them too much.
Yeah. How can you hate kids if there's no kids to hate?
I want an all-kid
without kids.
I want an all-kid version of Mortal Kombat.
Oh, no way. They made HBO
Fatalities?
Speaking of... Now I'm going to go back to my bad movie list. Screw that.
Okay.
Final Fantasy Spirits Within.
We were talking about this in the warm-up. Yeah, that's a garbage movie.
It has not... Okay, so literally, whenever you played Final Fantasy VII or any of them, what was your thoughts about the cutscenes?
They're marvelous, and then it would just snap you back to like a crummy like polygon BS, and then
Everything's made of paper craft.
And the cutscenes are like, oh, it's beautiful.
Especially Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, that was the one.
beautiful.
Yeah, it really set the bar for the whole franchise, and then they decided what? Did they use the engine that like Enix had at the time?
Yeah, that they're going to use for future PS2 games. And they're like, you know, we can make a movie out of this. And they're like, no one's going to like it if we make it about Final Fantasy, right? Nah, just generic sci-fi bullcrap that won't make any sense.
I would say I call it foul. That must have been some like production company boggling or something like
Probably.
in the long run.
And they didn't really do anything. I think they had like a reference where someone's name was Sid, because in almost every Final Fantasy game, there's always someone named Sid.
That's right. There was like a random Sid. Just to like, remember we're here.
We're here.
Remember Sid's in this game?
Remember Sid's in this game, remember?
But yeah, I've never seen. You know, I'm kind of happy that most of the movies on your not to
Don't
see
see
list
it.
are not seen by me.
Yeah.
You sure?
That's always a good thing, because not only is it not good, it's boring. It is straight up boring. And like we said, if it's a bad movie, but it's so bad it's hilarious, why not? But if it's just so bad you get bored, that's bad. It's kind of like a video game. I'll play like Sonic 06 just for laugh factor. I will not play crappy games that bore me in 5 seconds, because there's nothing for me to go on. I can't go off on my own self, like my own hatred for the game after
The
a
lesson
point.
to
If that
take off
movie
of
makes
this,
me want to read a book, then I gotta say, get out of here.
the one lesson to take from that:
What?
fun things are fun.
Fun things are fun.
Fun things are
Ladies
fun.
and gentlemen, fun things.
You know what's also fun? Mortal Kombat the movie, the first one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was the.
Yeah, we covered the bad with the second one.
That Veronica Vaughn though.
Oh,
It was wonderful.
yup, dressed all police, military-like.
No, she was just like classic Sonya with like the whole the top and the
Yep.
bottom. And all.
Also, by the way, who can remember that face made by Shang Tsung?
Liu Kang, your soul is mine.
Oh, that hurt.
Yeah, I feel like I was waiting for that.
I like the vocal card to snap.
I know, right? Scorpion was really cool in that movie. Especially like, oh, what are you going to do from there? And then it comes out of his hand, like it opens up and like a little
Yeah,
snake.
That
thing.
was such a. I always pictured it as kind of like Spider-Man-y,
Yeah, I know.
but I never thought like Palm.
How come they never do that? Why doesn't he ever just like Scorpion does whatever a specter
Because I mean,
can.
retracting is one thing, but hanging from it, I feel like that really hurt.
Yeah, is it
What
like,
did fit in with
is it like a part of him, or is he just
instead
like
of
ripping from the neck?
instead of like swish, it's oh.
Like a little bit of your health goes away as well.
He ends up having to stay over there.
You ever think he like, not to go too impressive, but you ever think he has like alone time and then he accidentally penetrates things?
Oh,
And on that note, it's been great talking to you.
I know. I go for a like weekly T-shirt idea. The child-sized coffin one.
No one likes
That's
child
it.
size.
No one should have to buy a child-sized coffin. Just put that on there.
Yeah, you can just use a shoebox.
Put that on a dress coat and I'll buy it. Did he go?
Well, I'll see myself out.
Please do.
What the hell just happened? Careful, you.
Let's just say, Tyler, I think beat us all in the bad joke category.
I said, you know, the quote for the time that he says, you could just buy a shoebox. You even get a free pair of shoes with it. You know, get a pair of nice sneakers, you know, for the funeral.
Sneakers?
You gotta be comfortable. Those things last hours. And plus, you're all weighted down with grief, so you need arch support.
What if we do? What if the child doesn't fit a shoebox?
Choo choo. That's where the conversation went. Train
Yeah.
of thought off the rails. What's list a movie?
That's not
Quick,
good.
list a movie.
Okay, so back to the bad movies. Oh, I already did Blood Rain. Well, you we
Yep,
did.
I did Blood
All right,
Rain.
so Double Dragon. Let's talk about Double Dragon and how. Okay, what's the premise of Double Dragon?
Side-scrolling beating 'em up.
Well, guy punches your girl and takes her with her, and you want to go get her.
Yep.
No,
Simple
that was
plot.
too complicated. Too complicated. First, we got to make it about a medallion that gives the power of one of body and one of the soul. You know, because that was never the damn game in the first place.
I think you mean it was too simple, because that already sounds pretty
Okay,
dang complicated.
Billy and Jimmy are brothers, correct?
Yep.
How come they look nothing alike?
You mean Bimmy and Jimmy?
Bimmy and Jimmy. That Bim Bim. Bim and
Wait, in the movie, are they Billy and Jimmy?
Billy and Jimmy.
Garbage. It's obviously Bimmy and Jimmy.
They also like prefer to be called Jim Jim and Bim Bim.
Bims and Jims, ice creams and Jims.
Nice. And so not only that, they're like, hey, is that supposed to be the government? Why?
Thought the eye was scared. Welcome back, everyone. We had some technical difficulty. Don't
Damn it.
get back on the couch.
Oh, you mean the futon?
Sit those buns down, boy.
Oh boy.
You and your 90s chain wallet.
I don't want to get stolen.
That's fair.
All right. So, anyways, with Double Dragon the movie. Okay, so only that they took a Bobo, which is just supposed to be a muscular, like man of ethnicity, and he has like a giant like handlebar mustache. They're like, nah, he's a punk rocker, and then they give him steroids, make him look like a giant toad inflated with hemorrhoids.
Sounds like Bane. And
Yeah,
Batman
but this
and
is
Robin.
worse. Like, okay, imagine not doing leg day, but for some reason doing head and neck muscle days all day. His head was like, it looked like a giant toad. Left?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me in 3 minutes. I'm like, what have I been talking
No.
for? Anyways, but so not only that, but they're like the girlfriend. No, more like sister, mother. I don't know. She's dead anyways. And they're like, what? Oh, and by the way, the big boss of the entire movie, he's just this guy who has phantom powers for no reason, not explained, not even anything. Oh, and then they have like Chinese Nazis lookalikes in there, and they look like twins, but not quite. And then the fight, and guess what? Hey, you remember Double Dragon when there was a gang of kids that defeated a Bobo? I didn't, but they put in the movie anyways. So that's part of it, and then they get the Double Dragon medallions, and they become really bad. Anyways, so to all the...
It sounds like a steamy pile of garbage.
So, all right. Moving on to one of the great movies on this list.
No, lightning round.
I know. This is the last one.
Okay.
So, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, the movie, freaking amazing. You will have to watch it in sub because there is no dub, but it had so many details right and explains so many weird things in fun ways. Like, you've seen the objection and how people are like shocked by it. In this, when he does that, it's like a fucking like key wave just going, and they all do these reactions. You know, there's tons of anime like moments, and none of the people in the jury are normal looking. They're all like really like anime attack moving, and like they do most of the plot right. They just take little few liberties, such as never in the game didn't mention Larry Butts, one of the characters, by the way.
That was a long strike of lightning.
Yep.
Anyway.
Good movie. Won't make you cry at one point.
There's our unbiased, uncomprehensible lists of our best and worst movies. What are you doing? Oh, okay.
I saw myself back in. I thought we were like really close to finishing.
Now it's out of focus.
That's why I like mic dropped and left.
Okay. I'd like to thank you all for coming out. Don't forget to check out our Twitch. It will be going on until 8 a.m. Eastern Pacific time.
Specific time.
Thank you all for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we will see you for the next episode of Gamer Goo.
Have a great night.
Please donate.
Stay beautiful.
Save the children. Please. You gotta save the children.
Gotta save them children.
Gotta use those shoe boxes for something better, like old bills.
I'm gonna kill you.
What?
Fun times.
Fun times are...